what happened. They were driving and racing on the streets of Beverly Hills, and you probably saw it on the news. Almost ran into the back of my car. So anyway, I'm thankful to be here to do this. Another thing that I do to continue here, we got that mixed up, as you can see. And, you know, the gizzards and the neck and all that stuff that comes in your turkey, I take that and I put it in a pot like this. The turkey neck and the gizzards, they go in the pot. And I let it come to a full boil, and then I simmer it for about 2 hours, actually, because the neck is kind of tough and it takes a while for that to kind of like break down. But in this water, all it is the water and your gizzards, etc. on the neck. And you put seasoning. I put everything from rosemary, thyme, salt, pepper, onions, garlic as well, because that flavors the meat itself. Okay? And then you have to sort of like pull apart the meat, the turkey, off the turkey neck. And I've already done that. And that's in here. However, to make it more full, you know, we just dump this right in here. And I have the other meat. Okay, what did I do with it? Here we go. Okay, this is what I need. Right here. What we're going to do is take the gizzards, I'm going to put this right in here. I think that's cool enough. And we're going to go ahead and try to break this down, grate it really, really good. And let's see what happens here. I tell you, this is really, you wait till tomorrow at that dinner table. We don't want to get it too, okay, that looks really good. You know, just enough to chop it up, and because it's going to get really, really tender once you put it inside of that Mr. Tom turkey. And what I do is I let my turkey cook all night long. I'll put it in about midnight, and you put it on low, like the lowest degree you can get it, 100 or whatever it is. It's just very, very low. And in the middle of the night, you wake up about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. No, let me tell you, you get to smelling all these different flavors of onions and garlic and celery and turkey, and it's just, you want to get up and you want to eat right then. But you know what? You just go ahead and go back to sleep and have pleasant dreams and wait until dinner time. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and dump this in here. I heard y'all in there. I hear you. You know what, my friends, they on the other side of the glass, they want me to sing, you know, and I have a cold. You hear me sniffling, and I have a cold, but you know, who knows? Before night's over, I may try. And I'm going to just go ahead and sit back here. We got that there. Go ahead and mix this in a little bit. See, look how much it's making there. So once you add all that other stuff in there, but we're not done. We've got one more step to do. Now, when I was boiling the turkey neck and the gizzards, you know, I tell you I put all the seasoning. One of the things I didn't mention that I put in there, and you don't want to put too much because you don't want your guests getting up from the Thanksgiving table and start moonwalking like Michael Jackson because they done had some hot pepper. But I do go ahead and I put a little bit, this is pepper flakes. And it's very, very hot. But I've already put some in the water when I was boiling the gizzards. and the neck, and I may put a little bit more if it's could use it. But what the next step, what we're going to do here, we're going to take this and some of that broth, as we were making the boiling the turkey neck. You don't want to put too much in here now, because if you do, you're going to make your stuffing soggy, and you don't want to do that. It's going to get even more moist as it's cooking overnight because of the drippings from the turkey is going to be dripping down into this. And I know I'm going to put a cup right now, just like that, spread it over. Maybe I'll put another half a cup because we may need a little bit more. What I was going to say is a lot of people think that you should not stuff your turkey because they think it's bad for you. And I can see that that's a possibility, but the key is as soon as your turkey is done roasting, you take it out of the oven, and this is the first thing you remove, is your stuffing, and put it in a separate, serving dish, a bowl, or whatever it is you're going to do. You do not leave it sitting in there. That's when you have a problem, and you may have to go see Dr. Doolittle or somebody, and so this, I think, actually is moist enough. But you just want to get all that seasoning in there. What I'm going to do is have a little bit of taste just to make sure, because everything is cooked. Cornbread's cooked, obviously. The meat is cooked, and you got all these vegetables in here, so it's okay to taste this now, but it ain't nothing like it's going to be once it's done. So we got that all mixed in there really good. What I'm going to do is I want to taste it to make sure it doesn't need any other seasoning. Because my thing is as people are sitting at the table, if they need more salt or whatever, and I got to be careful with salt and pepper anyway, and if my doctor is in there, he will go upside my head because he's already told me. So we're going to just taste. We can use, they can use a little bit more pepper, just a little. And you just go like that, because this stuff is hot, let me tell you. Okay? So just sprinkle. And it can also, I have sage in here too, and thyme. That's enough. If they want more, they can add it themselves. What else do I have here? Oh, and I also put, rosemary is good with poultry, okay? So we put a little bit, that's like a half a teaspoon. And I told you about some of the things that I had to be thankful for. And I'm just wondering, what it is that you guys have to be thankful for. As a matter of fact, for the next minute or so, why don't you just type and tell the world, like 1 or 2 words, what it is. Thankful for your life, for your job, whatever. Just let the world know that you have something to be thankful for. And I'm going to taste this. And actually, just to make sure. Oh yeah, that's it. Maybe just a little bit more broth. Say like half a cup. Not even half of a cup. Okay. Mix it in again. Go ahead and take your fingers and get that in there. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. And you know, in years gone by, I used to put walnuts in here. This year I'm not, because I'm not having, you know, a multitude of people in here tomorrow. So this will have to do it for everybody. So, and that's about it. It's done. That's all there is to it. And as I say, what I'm going to do is cover this up and let it sit here on the counter until I'm ready to stuff Mr. Tom turkey. And then he goes in the oven and he will roast all night long. Okay? And then we just, once again, remember, as soon as he's done roasting, first thing we do is get our container and we take out the stuff, remove the stuffing out of the turkey, and move on to the next dish. So let me cover this up. And while I do this, I don't know if you guys, if anybody's just joining us right now, I had requested that my viewers go ahead and let the world know what it is you have to be thankful for this year, because you never know who you might be helping. Let them know that you got through something. Just say, you know, whatever. You're thankful for your new baby, for your new boyfriend, your new wife, blah, 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 blah. And while you do this, before my friends drive me crazy asking me to sing when they know I'm really not feeling that well, but I'm going to try, because I love you guys. You guys have stuck with me. You're great. All my Jimicans, all my friends in France, Italy. I wonder if Dr. Kamir's there. I can't see who's on there. But hello, Dr. Kamir, if you're there. Luke, everybody. So we're going to leave this here for now. And I'm going to work my way in here. I don't know, Mr. Where's the crew? You need me to do anything? Okay, I'm going to try to do this song. It's in a bag cheap for me, and I have a cold. And, but since it's the holiday season, we'll see what happens. Woo! And thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Let's see what happens. Can we have a little more volume? I see trees of green, red roses deep. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, ha, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed days and dark sacred nights. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah! The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of folks walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, woo, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. This is Jimmy Roland. I love you guys. Hey, happy Thanksgiving.